Hello, everyone. Supervisor Jim Desmond here today. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about an important position that is going to be changing here at San Diego County, and that's the Chief Administrative Officer, or the CAO. The CAO is responsible for managing the day-to-day operations of the county government and implementing the policies and directives of the County Board of Supervisors. The CAO is similar to the CEO of a business or a company, or similar to a city manager of a city here in the county. This is a nonpartisan position, and this person will hopefully last for many years here at the county and go through many different county boards of supervisors and administrations. Though many different changes will take place, this person needs to be solid throughout. The County of San Diego provides many services. We have the Sheriff's Department, the jails, the courthouses, the Probation Department, the District Attorney's Office, Agriculture, Weights and Measures, the County Library System, Public Works, Parks and Recreation, the Grand Jury, the Registrar of Voters, the Tax Collector, the Assessor, Recorder, County Clerk, Behavioral Health Services, Child Welfare Services, Public Health Services, many things underneath the purview of the county here, and the CAO position is very important. They're the ones who run the day-to-day operations of all of these departments and organizations within. So you, the residents of San Diego County, are ultimately in charge. You elect the Board of Supervisors. The supervisors are basically the board of directors of sorts, but the five of us do not run the organization. So the administrative and operation of the CAO of the county is run by the CAO. And they are ultimately responsible. That person in their position is ultimately responsible for the county's 20,000 person workforce and an $8 billion a year budget. This is the highest ranking non-elected official in the county. And only the Board of Supervisors can hire and evaluate and keep that person. The CAO is in charge of many things. As I mentioned already, all the departments. But basically, we'll talk about a few. First of all, the budget and finance management. The CAO is responsible for overseeing the development and implementation of the county's annual budget, which includes managing the revenues, all the tax money that comes in, the expenditures, and the financial planning into the future. Mentioned the personnel management. 20,000 people work at the county. The CAO oversees the county's human resources functions, including the recruitment, hiring of management and directors of the county and the employees. Also, that person is the policy development and the implementation of what the board puts forward. So the board, we are the strategy, the higher level, and what the CAO does is implement what we put forward, these policies and initiatives that hopefully are going to promote the well-being of the residents of San Diego County. Also, a big thing that the Chief Administrative Officer manages is emergency management. You know, we have special emergencies in San Diego County, such as natural disasters, fires, and things like that, potential big earthquakes. Public health services and other emergencies are all under the CAO. Our public works and infrastructure, streets, roads, bridges, buildings, other public projects throughout the county, primarily in the unincorporated area, but many also in the cities as well, that are its county land. Community outreach and engagement. The CAO promotes engagement and communication between the county government and our residents and all the different organizations out there that represent and have input. Most of that is done, all that work is done primarily by this Chief Administrative Officer. So the Chief Administrative Officer it is not a political position. The CAO instead prioritizes the interests of the county, of the people of the county of San Diego, and the people that we serve, that rather than advancing a political agenda or serving the interests of a particular party or an individual. Helen Robbins-Meyer is our current CAO, and she is going to be retiring shortly. Matter of fact, she's already retired, and we hired her back in the meantime. So it's a very difficult and important leadership and management position. I believe she's done a great job of the county, and she's had to work with different voices and different people on the board, different politics on the board, and she's continued to put the interests of San Diegans first. So as the board works to find a replacement, it's imperative that we find someone who can fill this role who is non-political. So I will keep you updated throughout this process, and I hope you stay engaged and know that this chief administrative office position is very important and vital to not only to the residents, but also to the Board of Supervisors of San Diego County.